Hello, welcome back to Dark Rain Redux. I've learnt a few things during my previous skirmishes, and I'd like to apply some of the things I've learnt and add a few more things to it. You may remember, if you've been following the series, that I went for an infantry-only build a few episodes ago, and I've mentioned this a few times since. The reason I keep harping on the infantry build is because that was the most successful. The vehicle-only build didn't go that well, but the infantry build, although I didn't win, did last surprisingly long. Now, one thing I haven't really even attempted to use so far in these videos is the support functions. That is, specifically, medics for healing infantry units and mechanics for repairing vehicles. In fact, I don't think I've ever used a mechanic. I've built a repair bay before, but I don't think I've ever actually spawned a mechanic, off camera or on. So I'm thinking, since an infantry-only build lasted surprisingly long anyway, how much longer would it last if I incorporated medics to actually heal units? Now, I'm not going to go infantry-only again today, but there's an idea been floating around in the back of my mind for a little while to focus on infantry at the start, at the point where there won't be that many vehicles coming in from the enemy, hopefully. So focus on infantry at the start, and infantry can be surprisingly effective against some types of vehicle. And then start adding vehicles later on, or maybe even just fully transition into mass tanks or something with mechanics on hand to keep them repaired. But I'm not going to throw in mechanics as well today. I'm just going to do medic. So that's what I'm thinking. Start off with basically mass infantry backed up by medics to try and keep them alive longer, and then start adding in vehicles as I go along. Now, the vehicle assembly plant does have a secondary function, which is building freighters if my water and mining freighters get destroyed, but hopefully that's not going to be an issue if I'm careful. And I can always rebuild those facilities anyway. They come with their own free freighters when you build them. The other thing I want to touch upon as I go into single player here is turrets. You've seen me traditionally using turrets around the perimeter of my base, sort of establish the furthest out perimeter as a series of turrets. And actually I'm not sure that's the way I want to do it. Because what the effect that's been having is it gives me an early warning that I'm taking an attack, and stalls the enemy there so that I have time to try and move some units over to fend off the attack. But I'm actually wondering if it's better off the other way around, because I'm really bad at bothering to actually micro my units. That is specific for those of you who don't watch as much StarCraft 2 as I do. It's basically when you're specifically moving your units around, rather than just giving them an attack order or a move order and leaving them to it. I'm quite bad at micro. I generally don't bother. I just send my units in and then toddle off to do something else. Or just sit there and watch them and go, everything's dying! So, since I don't sort of pop in and attack and then try to pull them back while they're alive, I just let them all get killed eventually. I'm thinking it might be better to actually have turrets as an inner perimeter, so position small groups of units around the outside, and then when the enemy eventually rips through those collections of units, then they'll get to the turrets as sort of a last line of defence. I'm not sure if that'll work, but I'm going to try it. That's the only way to find out. So anyway, last time we were up against 2 medium computers. I think I'm actually going to go 3. Traditionally, that's been what I've done, if you remember. 2 mediums and an easy. And those have been generally the best games. So let's go back to that. We need to expand the map first, though. Choose a bigger map that will allow for 4 players. These are all 2-player maps, so let's go down the list. 3, 3, 4. There we go. So let's go on that map. Okay. And I need to choose my factions. I'm going Freedom Guard as usual, just for consistency. And I'll go up against 2 Imperiums and another Freedom Guard. Okay, let's get started. After spending 5 minutes telling you what I intend to do rather than actually doing it. But I tend to get sidetracked by what's going on screen. So I wanted you to have some idea of what I had in mind before we jumped into the game itself. And hopefully if you've been following the other videos, you won't mind that too much. Alright, so we're bottom left, that's good. I like being in a corner. So, first things first, of course, need to get my core buildings up. Build my water tower here. There, that'll do. And I don't know where there's a Talon patch, as usual, so I'm going to just build the power plant over here to the left. Try and keep it out of the way of any attacks.
Construction underway.
And the first thing I want to do, once the headquarters is up and I can build some more construction rigs, is obviously build construction rigs. And then I want to start producing infantry as soon as I can, basically. Hopefully this will be up in a minute, and then I can start actually getting some income. Come on, construction rigs. So yeah, I want to get my infantry production going straight away, basically, because I've noticed that what the enemy tend to do is throw out really, really quick aggression. They start launching attacks immediately. Now, I'm not sure what's required for me to start producing a medical bay. It might just require me to have a training facility, I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll take these construction rigs and I will... Actually, I'll just leave them for now. For now, they can just sit there. I was going to say I'll build some turrets, but... why the hell not? Because, again, I tend to be a victim of early aggression, so I could do with putting down a couple of turrets while I don't have any units. I can always move them later on. As you'll know if you've been watching in the past. Okay. Alright, training facility is up. So, first, a scout. And then I'll start churning out the cheapest units, the raiders. And I'll go for 10 straight off the bat, which is maybe an error because it will cost me a lot of money, but I want to have a small force, but not too small a force. Let's have her scouting. She'll almost certainly get killed pretty quickly, but hopefully she'll reveal a bit of the map before that happens. So while the infantry are building, I'll take a look around. Actually, I'm going to order another construction rig out and see if I can actually build a medical facility, whatever it's called. Now that I have a training facility up. And do I? Oh. My scout's going to get killed. Run away, scout, run away. Oh well, at least I know where one of the enemies is. Can I build a medical facility? Field hospital, that's the one. I couldn't remember the name. And yes, I can, so let's put that there.
Construction underway.
Okay.
Unit completed.
So, let's take these units and march them right over here towards the enemy's assembly plant. Looks like there's a Talon patch there, so I could do with taking the freighter from my power plant, sending it over there to mine once it's been revealed. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright, you lot. Take out the enemies. Yeah, there we go. Okay, keep going. It looks like my field hospital is active. Huh, I'm not having you mining Talon from my Talon patch. Destroy it! Yeah, there we go. Alright, so let's have these guys moving over. And... you know what, it'll depend on whether he has a turret. I was going to go straight to the assembly plant, but it might be better going for the power station, actually. Oh! Plasma tanks. Okay. Alright, that's not pretty. Right, you two, just stop. Just stop.
Destroyed.
Alright, so I'm going to
Unit
order
generation in progress.
half a dozen mercenaries and a field medic. That's my thinking at present.
Unit
Okay.
complete.
I also want to pop out a scout to start looking northwards up here. Yes, there should be 2 more enemies hanging around. I've got 1 raider standing over there. Okay, yeah, enemies are coming in from the top.
Enemy engaged.
So far, my plan of positioning infantry units around the outside isn't working that well. Hey! I suppose I should have
Unit complete.
focused on setting up an infantry perimeter rather than going for early aggression against the enemy, but never mind. It's done now.
Unit complete.
Okay, fine. So, you lot, stay here. Don't run over there.
Completed.
Come on, okay. So, my medic isn't coming out yet.
Unit
You,
completed.
there. Okay. So I'm going to take all of these and put them over here past the Talon patch, hopefully protect my freighter, because frankly it's on its last legs.
Enemy engaged.
Okay.
Unit destroyed.
The enemy is going for tanks very, very quickly. Run away, freighter! Run away! Run! Run! Okay. Fine. Now, you lot, stay here. Hold this position. I'm going to... This is something I don't touch very often, but I'm going to set their pursuit range to low. That, I believe, is how far they'll follow enemies that they're engaged with. Okay, scout. I want the scout to go basically up here. If I give her a scouting order, she'll just run wherever the hell she wants to. Alright, so, let's... No! Up the top. There.
Enemy engaged.
Okay. Yep, that's fine. Right, now. Let's select that.
Unit generation.
Produce a
in
field
progress.
medic. Good. And then I'll start producing more mercenaries out of here. Oi! Don't run away! Where the hell are you going? Oh, okay, they're going to the field hospital because they're injured.
Unit destroyed.
That's interesting. Fight the enemy.
Completed.
Fight the enemy. Okay. Alright.
Unit completed.
Well, this is taking a long time, actually, building stuff. Maybe it would be worth me putting down another training facility to accelerate it. I have plenty of money, so that shouldn't be a big issue. I'm going to need to take these units over here to reinforce this side. I feel like the top side here is doing okay. I haven't felt too much aggression from there.
Unit
Where's my scout gone? Oh, she got killed. Fair enough. Alright, you lot also come over here, please. And I will assign you as Squad 1 momentarily. But first, I need another training facility.
construction underway. Unit completed.
And the other construction rig. I built the other construction rig just to keep on hand in case I need it, basically. Alright, you lot can be Squad 1. I'm going to need... No! I keep hitting the wrong button today for some reason. Okay, you, Field Hospital,
Unit complete.
build another medic, please. And then...
Enemy engaged.
I'll just keep building mercenaries. Mercenaries seem to be doing good work against vehicles, so that's nice. And hopefully having this medic in there as well will...
Unit completed. Construction
will help to keep them alive. Alright. So, here are some more mercenaries. Should be... Okay, there's a medic as well. So let's make these guys Squad 2. And you as well. Squad 2. Okay. And Squad 2 can go and sit up here. Okay. Fine. Squad 2 is a bit large, maybe. But I've got more mercenaries coming out, and I'll build another field medic to back them up, and then I'll actually move out. I should probably also think about building an assembly bay. I know I said going for vehicles wasn't a priority, and I stand by that, but I should probably start transitioning into that at some point. Okay, my units are being absolutely ripped apart over here. Right, you guys are going to have to be the new Squad 1, I'm afraid, since Squad 1 has been absolutely ripped to pieces. Okay, so this infantry-based defence is working, but it's also preventing me pushing out with any form of aggression. So, what I may have to do is throw down an assembly plant to produce vehicles. And hey! Don't let them destroy my freighter! Oh, you cockbag! Right, what I was saying is, I may have to concentrate on a mainly infantry-based defence. I need another field medic, evidently. I should just chuck out a load of field medics so that I have them on hand rather than producing them to order. Yeah, I was saying, mainly I should continue with this infantry-based defence, but then use vehicles for attacks. That might work better. Oh, you lot! Squad 2! I know, it's alright. Turrets dealt with it fine. Okay, you and you can go over to the right, because that's very much the place where all the action's happening. I'll move the field medic over there as well. Those guys are running back to the field hospital because they're injured. You can set when exactly you want units to do that, but why are you... Oh! Huh. They've stopped there because the medic's passing by, evidently. Curious. Anyway, from the assembly bay, the vehicle assembly bay, I'm going to have to build a freighter, irritatingly. That costs a lot of money, but I need to start mining Talon again, so I won't be low on power. Once the freighter is done, I'm going to start going for spider bikes to start with. And one of the errors I tend to make with building vehicles, I think, is I treat them the same way as I treat infantry units. I go, yeah, 10 is the max you can produce at any one time, I'll just go for 10. But of course 10 spider bikes costs 5,000 credits, which is ridiculous. That's an insane amount of credits. Anyway, I'll select all of these guys as Squad 1. These guys should still be Squad 2. Yeah, that's fine. Since I'm actually not detecting much aggression from up top here, that might be the best place to go immediately. I would guess that either these enemies are, or this enemy here is actually just turtling up, going all defensive, or he's battling with the one that's presumably to his right. Either way, they don't seem to be that bothered about me. So where's my new freighter? There it is. Go and mine this Talon patch, please. Now, hopefully I should have some spider bikes coming out. Yeah. I'm actually going to move Squad 1 forward a little bit. In fact, I'm going to take the high ground, like this. Whoa! No, I'm not. It's as though he knew I was moving. Toss bag. No, medic! No, don't... Frigging... Oh! Why did the medic not... Ugh. The medic decided to run off on his own, being obviously a great bloody combat unit. Ugh. Okay. My spider bikes are ready. I'm going to make them squad 3. Wait, that's squad 4. Squad 3, there we go. Right, now that these guys are all here, I'll recategorize them again as squad 1.
Enemy
And now
engaged.
I will take
Squad 3.
squad 3, my spider bike squad, and I'll just run it straight up towards this enemy up here. Yeah, kill it! No, don't kill it.
Enemy
Not bothered.
engaged.
Okay. Let's hit that advanced training facility. No, let's hit the freighter first. Of course, in a way, that could be an error because it'll tip him off that I'm coming. But I would be more concerned about that with a human opponent. With the AI, I'm not that bothered.
Unit destroyed.
Ugh. A martyr took out one of my spider bikes. That was a low blow. Okay. No, I think I should focus on taking out the training facility first. Whoa!
Unit
My turret's taking
generation
damage from...
progress.
Whoa! That entire army's gone. Okay, you guys move
Unit
over there
destroyed.
and become the new squad 1. I didn't realise that whole lot had been taken out. That's insane. Alright, I need to start producing more infantry again. And keep my doctors topped up. My spider bikes have gone,
Completed.
so that push was miserably unsuccessful. I'm going to build a repair station for my vehicles. If I'm going to be pushing with vehicles, I might need it.
Unit completed. Enemy engaged.
So...
Unit
So...
completed.
Squad 1, move in.
Unit completed.
So I'm tired of just defending against this asshole to my right.
Unit completed.
Kill the things!
Unit destroyed.
He doesn't seem to have any turrets in place, which is interesting. I'm going to have my HQ upgraded.
Destroyed.
There we go. Squad 1.
Construction.
Fend off the units, please. Don't know why the medic insists on leading the way in the battle, but there you go. Such is the way of medics, it seems. I think medics can't actually attack anyway, so I really don't know what they're doing there. Okay,
Unit
but
completed.
that's alright, because I can take all these mercenaries, move them over here. Fuck! Fuck! My freighter's going down again.
Unit completed.
Oh,
New unit available. Upgrade available. Unit completed. Enemy engaged.
they're just... Oh no, my freighter's not destroyed. I thought it was actually taken out. Kill the spy bike! Sky bike, even. Kill it! Kill it! Ugh. Okay. I'm going to take a couple of field medics over here as well. Like this.
Enemy engaged.
Will you not shoot the enemy?
Destroyed.
Oh, bloody hell. I don't know why they don't like attacking. It's very weird. Yeah, attack!
Enemy engaged.
Attack! Attack! Oh! Hold on. I think I might know. I think this is actually the first time I've run into an air vehicle. I have no idea what to do with that.
Enemy engaged.
How?
Unit
What?
destroyed.
What do I? How? What can I use against air attacks? What are these things called? Artillery, hover tank, sky bike. Outrider? Are any of these things anti-air? Doesn't look like it. At least one of them must be. I'm pretty sure the flakjack isn't. It's to building. Is there an anti-air building you can construct? Oh well. While that's going on, I'll keep my infantry topped up because I'm very, very low. I'll also put out 5 more spider bikes. Yeah, I think basically these guys are completely at the mercy excuse me, at the mercy of those sky bikes, because I think they actually I think they actually can't
Unit completed.
What was I saying? Yeah, I think they actually can't fight anything that's airborne. They can fight spider bikes, though.
Unit completed.
Okay. Assign all of this lot to Squad 1. And basically sit them here. I know I'm sacrificing the Talon patch by doing that, but at the moment, all I'm doing is sinking sinking units into the Talon patch anyway. I mean, I'm not able to defend it against sky bikes. Right, can I build an anti-air building?
Unit completed.
Rearming deck. Doesn't look like it. Camera tower. What does camera tower do?
Enemy engaged.
Air defense. Yes. There it is. Okay.
Unit completed.
What? Where the hell is that freighter going? Get back over here. You. Get over here. Why the hell is it driving up into the hills?
Unit
What
completed.
weird AI. Right, so basically, since all the aggression is coming from over this side, I'm going to move everyone over here. Oh, don't... Oh, bloody hell. Destroy the enemy! It's right there! It's right in your midst! Shoot it! Okay.
Unit destroyed.
Now, the reason I've done that, despite saying a minute ago that my ground units are basically helpless against air units, is I'm hoping to provide some sort of cover for my construction rig to build an air defense thing over there.
Enemy
Oh wow, this is very awkward. This is the first time I've run into air units at all. I'm actually quite distressed. Alright. Basically, I'm going to take all the units I have on the entire map,
Enemy
put them all
engaged.
down as Squad 1,
Unit destroyed.
and move them over here, just to be pummeled by that Outrider. Obviously, I'm
Unit
going to need
generation in
more
progress.
infantry. I don't know. Am I going to need air units of my own for this? I imagine I probably will. Okay, my air defense site is coming up slowly. Very, very, very slowly. Okay, presumably I'm going to need an advanced assembly plant with an upgrade like that.
Complete.
Presumably, in order to build air units.
Engaged.
Because I feel like I'm not going to be able to do anything tremendously useful without air units of my own. Ugh, man. Okay, well... Okay, that's constructed now, so presumably it doesn't need to be defended anymore. So let's just take all of these units and attack.
Enemy engaged.
Just do it. He's surprisingly lightly defended on this side, actually.
Unit destroyed.
Maybe he doesn't consider me a serious threat. Attack! Please. Come on, all of you, attack! Don't leave it to that one guy at the front. What the hell is wrong with you? Okay. Hit the assembly plant, because his vehicles are an absolute bane. Alright. Just keep doing that. Now,
Enemy engaged.
Actually, you know
Unit destroyed.
what I've noticed here is the way I was doing that with an enormous mass of units. The ones at the back actually weren't able to attack; they were out of range. So possibly, I mean, this might seem like something obvious to RTS fans or regular RTS players, but I feel like maybe I should actually divide my... What? How did he repair that? Did you see that? The entire thing was repaired instantly. Oh, get back over here! Oh, bloody hell! Oh! Oh, bugger me! Alright, can I produce any air units of my own? No. So what? Okay, I need to build a rearming deck before I can build my own air units. Right, fine. So, a couple more construction rigs, and frankly, I'm going to need a load more infantry just to have some sort of defence. Right now, I have no units at all. Alright, so, you build a rearming deck? Huh? There's a rearming deck. Oh, I need level 3 headquarters first. Bloody hell. I'm learning all kinds of weird-ass stuff today. But I can't upgrade headquarters to level 2. I assume maybe I need to upgrade my training facility first. Jesus. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. I will have one of my construction rigs build air defense.
Insufficient credit.
I don't have enough money. Oh wow, that's the first time this game that I've actually run out of money. Okay, you, instead of mining that dangerous Talon patch to the right, let's try this one up here. Because there doesn't seem to have been much action up this corridor. That's what she said. I'm sorry. Alright. Put some units there. Okay. This looks like a safer bet. Okay. Once I actually get some cash, what I'm going to do is... Actually, you know what? What about if I build 2 water launch pads to mine out of the same water? Would that work? I'm surprised I haven't thought of that before. Well, anyway, what I'm going to do first is sell off the water I've got to get some cash. I'm going to cancel infantry production for now, and I'm going to put up a second water tower and just see if that will actually double up my money. Or my income, I should say. It might not. But we'll see, I suppose. And I might build an air defense thing right here in the base. Mine? Don't tell me this patch is mined out. That can't be right. Looks like it is. Maybe my enemy has mined it out. Shit. Shit! That means I've got low power, which in turn means unit production is going to be slow. Oh god. Alright.
Base under attack.
Alright, you lot.
Low power.
Someone is attacking me from this side. Keep your eyes peeled. And please don't stand like that all in a line. That's stupid. That's better.
Low power.
Okay. What am I going to do about my power shortage? I need to take out at least one enemy. Oh god.
Low power.
Alright, sell the water. Hopefully I'll be able to finish constructing this water launch pad. And if I can mine from 2 pads out of 1 water pool, that should solve my income problem.
Low power.
For now.
Construction complete.
I mean, I know Talon patches can be mined until they're empty. I don't know if water can as well. Okay, it looks like 2 freighters can't mine from the same water pool at the same time, so this is
Low power.
possibly not tremendously efficient. Shit. But it's worth a go. Sell it. Alright then. Basically, I am going to have to wait until... poo sticks. Get over there. I don't want it to be destroyed before I have a chance to sell it. Okay, okay. Alright, I'm thinking. And what I'm thinking is...
Unit generation in progress. Low power.
What I'm thinking is build a small infantry force, a couple of medics to help keep them alive, and
Unit completed.
build a mainly vehicle force,
Low power.
ground vehicles, stand my infantry force over by this Talon patch where traditionally they get attacked by sky bikes and things, and then...
Unit completed. Low power.
Oh, holy hell, it's a proper push! Oh, I'm screwed.
Destroyed.
I'm so screwed.
Building destroyed.
I don't have any money, I can't build more units. Oh, it's all over. They didn't manage to take out even one enemy. Oh, this is terrible. This is so terrible. And I can't build more turrets, I can't build anything. I am completely shafted beyond belief. Sell the water, quickly. Now, units. Immediately the units. Please.
Unit completed.
Okay. Whatever units I have, up there, now. It's only one unit, but just do it. Just do that. Do something. Attack, please. Kill the enemy. Okay.
Low power.
Right, and there's another one over here somewhere.
Unit completed.
Oh no!
Destroyed.
Okay, couple more units. Here we go.
Unit completed.
What I was going to say before that horrible push was
Unit completed.
take a small small decoy force of infantry and stand them here where they're traditionally attacked by sky bikes and things. And then while those sky bikes are attacking there, take a vehicle force and push up here. Because I think it's this guy here who keeps launching the sky bikes and stuff.
Low power. Base under attack.
Tell me something. Did I actually, when I was trying to select 2 mediums and 1 easy enemy, did I in fact select 2 mediums and 1 hard? Because that would account for the sudden influx of
Unit destroyed.
air units and things that I've never seen before. In which case, this is not at all what I intended to do. Ugh. Oh.
Unit destroyed.
Okay, I think it's time to call this one a day. Abort. Because I'm not going to achieve anything there. And there you've got some lovely stats. Okay, I chose 3 mediums. I don't know why one was so much tougher than the others then. That's very odd. And it was the Freedom Guard one, oddly enough. Maybe Freedom Guard and Imperium enemies have different AI, like Freedom Guard are more inclined to go for air units or something. I don't know. Anyway, I think this is now my 3rd attempt to explain this. What I was going to do, before I started taking serious pressure from the enemy there, was build a small decoy infantry force and walk it over to that eastern Talon patch, where it tends to take attacks from air units from that enemy who's to the north of me. I was then going to take a force of ground vehicle units and march them up to the north while his air units were elsewhere, and try to pummel his ability to produce air units. Or at least his rearming deck. I believe air units have limited ammunition, and they have to resupply themselves at a rearming deck, which presumably is the trade-off for them being so powerful. So I was going to try and do that and basically cripple his ability to produce air units, and then follow up with some more continuous pressures to try and prevent him regaining his ability to do so much air damage. But it didn't work out that way. Anyway, it's given me some things to think about. If you have any suggestions for coping with this sudden arrival of air units, which I just wasn't expecting at all, having not seen it before, feel free to leave them in the comments. If you've enjoyed the video in any way, please consider hitting the like button, because it helps, firstly, let me know what you're enjoying, and secondly, it helps to bump me up the search results so people actually get to watch my videos, and you know that can only be a good thing for the world. So anyway, thanks for watching, as usual. I'm actually still having fun with Dark Reign, even though I'm so terrible at it. So rejoin me the next time round for more of my learning process in learning to play strategy games. See you then.